let's take a look at the roadmap. So far, this is edited by yours truly, the Bytecoin Guru. I've put all of the events together, kind of, and so we can see which ones we have accomplished so far. So we've gone through the public beta release of the API. Then we had the new stable release the very next month, a little bit over a month. And then, probably about 3 months after, we have the high load resistance release. This is amazing. This is great. This is pivotal changes to the system. I've noticed plenty of coins now. As far as cryptocurrency and as far as Bytecoin Guru is concerned, there is no better alternative for a means of exchange in the 21st century than Bitcoin. Truly anonymous cryptocurrency that is for such a price and has the ability to have smart contracts is a gold nugget. So I've seen plenty of other coins though that are great. They're great projects for humanity, and they have been doing extraordinary. I'm talking about literally when I see it, I just cannot believe it. Every single, just like Bitcoin, I cannot believe it also. Every single time that there's a huge positive update to the system of the coin, the price goes lower. And every time there's another good news, the price goes lower. And then there's another good news and the price goes lower. And so I do not think naturally humans get away from good projects. When I see such things, I see other powers that are in the works. So I do not worry about the outer forces, should you say. I know what, let's say, if I'm talking from a from an investor's perspective. If I'm invested into something, I've already done the research and I've already made up my mind that this is something that is worth investing in. And especially when we're talking about currency, any improvements that are made to it, why would I want to sell it off? Why would I want to sell my bag? Why would I want to do that when the project is getting improved on? You don't want to invest in the best, the most flawless project there is. You do not want to do that, because the first hiccup that they have, everybody will sell off because their expectations will no longer be met. When you invest into something that has great potential, yet it has multiple issues and problems that it needs to take care of, you support them. You give them your energy, you give them your positive vibes so they can succeed. And then you will succeed with them. Amazing things are happening. The very next thing in a little bit, my goodness, I go speechless. The public testnet release is going to be amazing. New test coin is going to be released on its own blockchain, and people will be able to build upon it and work with it and test it and work on it and improve it and just awesome things. Okay, so a bunch of progress. And of course, it's going to be official in about 14 days later. So amazing. 2 weeks later, we're going to have the official hard fork release, which is going to solidify the biggest updates to Bitcoin. Updates that are going to make the smart contracts possible. Man, oh my goodness. So, going over to global, I definitely want to bring this to you guys' attention because it's not all about Bitcoin, okay? It's not all about Bitcoin either. It's not all about cryptocurrency. It's not all about blockchain. It's not all about politics. It's not all about weather or economics. It's everything together. And Bytecoin covers plenty of areas in our lives. I'm talking about plenty. It covers retail. It covers e-commerce. It covers politics. It covers personal privacy, everything. So let's take a look. The global things that are happening need to be addressed. Privacy is a global topic. It's no longer something that can be avoided or ignored, because we live in a technology where I'm surrounded by about 10 devices that have cameras on them right now. They might be idle for all I know, because I'm not a electronics motherboard blase specialist on this electronic device. I know how to use the software on it, but I didn't write the software. So when we're talking about software that is by default anonymous, in a world full of public everything, we have sold our information 100 billion times over. People have made money off of some people's identities. Truly, some people steal other people's identities, and they get credit, and they get houses, and they live with other people's names. It is scary, my friends. It should absolutely scare you when Google can create an absolutely artificial being digital of you, with all of your likes, the way that you speak, build off of a couple of sound clips. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but please do not take privacy lightly. Yes, you might not have anything to hide, but do you want everybody looking at it? Because once you say, no, it's okay if you look at it, now it's kind of like, instead of a wall, now you have a window, but you have no curtains. Or somebody else is in control of the curtains. That's uncomfortable. Technology is not going away, by the way, so you need to control it. And I love how Bytecoin team every once in a while will remind you, make sure you back your things up, and do not forget to be a human. Do not forget to have common sense. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. If you're gonna put your money online, read the terms and conditions. Read what you're getting yourself into. Don't cry afterwards. I've lost plenty of Bitcoin, giving it to random companies back in the beginning. I'm not crying over it now. I'm laughing at myself, and I'm thankful to myself because I've learned all those lessons. Now, smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. But they also do their due diligence, okay? So you need to be in control, and you need to know what you're getting yourself into. This is a huge blow to this movement, this huge everything, okay? This is a huge blow. I don't know if you guys know Alex Jones. Not gonna go into much of what Alex Jones does, says, and stands for. Regardless, he is a user just like you and I are right now, who was completely kicked out of the internet, or those platforms, at least those huge platforms. Their content was gone and made inaccessible by Google, by Apple, by multiple different platforms. And this is just another way for people to censor other people. This is a no censorship zone, and And that's why I say do your due diligence, because anybody can say anything. I hope you go and you look up Alex Jones and you see what happened to that gentleman. I hope you go and you see what is happening with the privacy and Facebook and all of these lawsuits. I hope you go and research, because I will not be putting a single penny into a public blockchain. Actually, anything blockchain is much better than cash or credit. So not gonna go down that rabbit hole either. So my dear friends, this is it's a little bit longer of an update, but I love all of you, and I care not whether or not you go and watch the rest of the video. This is not to satisfy me, it's to satisfy you. If you feel satisfied, I'm great. And I hope you're on the same page with me, man, because this is my outlook for Bytecoin. I don't know if you guys know Ganymede, by the way. Ganymede is a natural satellite of Jupiter. Jupiter has about 69 moons. Okay? And this one just so happens to be the largest one in the solar system, with a composition by volume of oxygen and huge saltwater oceans underneath its hexagonal ice cap. Anyways, but yes, Bytecoin is going to this moon, not to our moon where there's already things there. It truly doesn't matter what the price goes down to. It is still less than a penny. I don't know why people are complaining. Truly, you cannot even divide a penny. You still invested in the same thing. Yes, when you invest a lot, that can make a difference. But then if you invested a lot, you must have been sure about your investment. I have never lost money in the market because of perspective. But perspective is perspective. Make sure you have the right one, I guess.